Seems that it worked. I felt pretty hyped coming out of that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary live stream spectacular from PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts.
I'm gonna look at the bingo card you sent me.
Events every year, but I haven't been here for a good decade. What's happening? I don't. Oh, it's the unknown. Is the unknown here? It's a great event. I used to live in Boston, Massachusetts.
So I'm making 3 predictions.
But for some reason out of our control, we haven't.
Number 1, Springtrap's gonna have an axe. Number 2, the survivor's either going to be Michael or Vanessa Afton.
Not only is it an amazing place
And number 3...
I don't think it's going to be Vanessa.
You don't think so?
But yeah.
It's where it all began.
I don't think so.
It is.
Because
we had
in interviews,
in the corner there,
it was teased that Scott, this was a personal thing with Scott, and Vanessa is under like the steel wool sort of license creation.
Okay.
It's unlikely. That doesn't mean it won't happen, though.
Oh, Jim.
Okay. Makes sense.
I see Divinity Original Sin 2 in the background.
But we had this little gem of a game, you know,
oh God.
asymmetrical
and then my final prediction is that the map is going to be from one of the original 3 games.
And somehow it resonated.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
People understood what we were bringing, and it worked.
It could be any of them. I can't narrow it down to one, but I'm leaning towards FNAF 3.
This man right here, his name is Matt Cote, our head of...
I can definitely see it.
Dead by Daylight.
Because, I mean, that location was technically burned down, right?
Yeah.
And my name's Eric Pope. I'm the community director.
It'd be fitting to, like, have it stitched together with memories. There's going to be Easter eggs on the map, too.
So as Matt was saying, PAX
definitely
specifically
calling in on that one.
Very important to DBD. And Matt, I don't know if you know this. Yeah, so I think you have always said it's kind of a love letter to the 70s and 80s horror movies that we all love. What really kicked it off on the partners licensing side was Mr. Michael Myers, right?
Yes, Halloween. There are a few here, I believe. Halloween was the very first time we brought in some legends of horror. Many more followed after that.
Yeah, Leatherface, Chucky, Alien,
Ghostface, Stranger Things,
Ash from Evil Dead,
and on and on.
Yes, and on it rolls.
Yeah, one of the...
We got to do a lot of fun teasers for Arella, so it was really cool to see people kind of fall in love with her before they even knew who she was. So we know people like teasers. We've heard that, so we're going to try to keep doing more teasers in the future. So thank you. And one last thing about Arella, actually, I think you see it on the screen right now. Very, very, very happy we're able to do this. We're running a charity initiative right now based on Arella with the St. Justine Foundation in Montreal. They help sick kids. So it's running already in-game. It's going until the 27th of May. All you have to do, if you haven't already, is purchase one or both of those beautiful outfits in the game with Orc Salt.
I'm broke.
Please, Orc Salt.
I really want to.
I can't support the children. I'm in university.
Going to that amazing which was important to us. It's a local one in Montreal.
But I love the cause, you know.
I will support from the sidelines.
Stay tuned. Arella marks the last release of the Year 9 calendar. So
that is true.
Now to the Year 10 calendar, Justin.
Let's do this. Okay, come on.
When I try to bite my tongue and not give you guys any
Ooh.
Licensed chapter in July.
We have 5 chapters.
2 new survivors.
2 will be original. Of course, the next chapter you guys already know. It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
I see that the next chapter that we're getting is only a killer.
And a map, but Dave and Matt are going to be up to way more about that just after us. We're going to follow that up with another licensed chapter that will feature 2 iconic survivors. I won't reveal who they are today, but you guys are going to love it for sure. And then finally,
you know what? I'm going to take a stab at it and say that's Walking Dead.
One of our favorite themes, which is
it could be. Yeah.
I think it's going to be Shane and Rick.
It's going to be one of the most awesome chapters we've ever released.
Asian horror?
To get it into your head.
Folk horror?
It's messy. It's gory.
Very messy. We will close out the year with one big licensed chapter with not 1 but 2 survivors.
Oh.
And the last one is actually very interesting. It's a very special chapter. You see there is no killer in there, and that's because there will be a survivor, but also a
new realm.
We know you are going to love. I wish I could spoil
Oh
more.
shit! I didn't even see that.
Wait. There's a new map, and then there's a new realm.
In the future. And there will also be a twist on
Oh.
the existing killer. So the point also of this is because killer requires effort, we again want to give enough space and room to the team to be able to work on those quality of life elements. That's very important for us that, you know, we kind of focus on that.
Yes, which thank you for the wonderful segue, Jose. So for some of you, of course, the content is what drives you and excites you, the new content that comes to DBD. But I also think for a lot of you, and myself included, who, you know, I talk to the community every day, the quality of the game, the quality of health of the game is just as important as the new stuff. So that's what we're going to talk about now. Like I said,
I can definitely see Daryl and Rick being survivors.
Just mentioned, we've even taken a decision here.
I think it might be Shane and Rick if they go with the TV show.
Releases based around doing more.
Could be, yeah.
Quality of life.
I could see Daryl too, though.
Jose, why don't you take it away?
About the 4 pillars we based our roadmap on, but this year we're doing things differently. It's all around one central North Star, which is to make sure that Dead by Daylight is respecting our players' time. And so all of our focus is really about delivering.
But I'm surprised that there's only a new killer for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it would make sense because, like,
makes
how
sense, yeah.
how are they gonna do a survivor?
Was the abandoned
Yeah.
which went out last release.
It'd probably be really confusing.
Yeah, because like we have an idea of what like William Afton is. We don't have an idea as to what Michael looks like because we only have the movies for that.
Yeah.
And the most recent release, I mean, despite some.
And even then, it's just Josh Hutcherson.
We did fix some critical issues.
Exactly.
Check release window.
Josh Hutcherson chapter.
For a long time.
Yep.
Finally resolved.
Not even as like any characters, but it's just Josh Hutcherson.
We also finally added perk previews, which we had tested.
It's like
a long
Nick
time
Cage.
ago. Not to be confused with seeing your Survivor teammates perks, which is something we'll do later in the year as well. And then the sort of controversial quest system, we do plan on monitoring that. The intention is never to make it more grindy. In fact, it should be the opposite, if anything. So we're going to look at the numbers. We're going to see if there's tweaks we have to make on the quest system.
I hope they tweak the dailies.
We're happy that you can finally make progress on more than one quest in a match. In addition to removing that
more blood points and be able to store daily quests. That's what I'm looking for.
And then say, oh no, I already completed my last quest. Now I can't make any progress on any quest in this match. So that's finally removed and resolved with this new quest system.
Highlight is
bulk blood
point
point spending.
Blue. So in green is what we have released. In blue is what we
gamma settings
released just in June. So very soon around the corner. And a few ones that I wanted to highlight. One is, for example, the gamma setting. We know that it can be tough when it comes to the darkness level of some map, and being able, especially for console players, to be able to deal with those gamma settings.
That's pretty good.
Going to go a long way.
Yeah.
The gun X prevention is quite important. Encouraging survivors to not give up at first hook is really something that we want to fix and improve.
Yeah.
And one last one, sorry, that I wanted to discuss.
Hiding and body blocking.
The bulk blood point spending.
Oh.
I was watching the stream of one of my favorite content creators just a few days ago with the release of Orella. She was super excited, saved millions and dozens of millions of blood points. And it takes a while. It takes a long time to spend those blood points.
Yep.
So being able to spend
does.
them in a matter of few seconds is, I think, again, a small step for DBD, massive leap for DBD players for sure.
And this is how we find out I'm not your favorite content creator.
To deliver on this. And we have identified those, and they wanted to move.
I wonder if Springtrap will have voice lines.
Oh, absolutely. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be mad.
From one player to another.
Yeah.
And we are going to bring those things
I'm anticipating that this is gonna be like the biggest, like the most innovative chapter so far.
What we're delivering in June. In the future,
Well, it's coming with a bunch of health updates by the looks of it.
Options to custom match, including the ability to start selecting limited time event modes in custom match.
Oh shit.
Which will be
Yo.
What about 2v8?
That's
Can that
huge.
be in custom match too?
Yes, it will include.
Yes! 2v8 custom matches.
Hell yeah.
Dave liked that one. Or maybe that was Matt. And now, phase 2. We've already talked about stuff that people generally knew about. Now we can get into the second
Phase 2.
of our quality of life initiative.
Yeah, of course. And so phase 2 is meant to take us through to the end of the year and even beyond. And we're going to
play
deliver
while
a
you
little bit more
wait.
than we had even previously communicated on. So I guess I'll give it to Jose to tell us.
Where?
Yes.
Bottom right quality of life.
Play while you wait. I'm assuming it's like skirmish lobbies almost.
Probably.
Game tunneling. We will actually give you more details in the coming weeks and in the coming months. We want to do it right. It's something that we want to carefully craft, and we want to also discuss more with our community and our content creators to make sure, again, we do it right. There is things like...
Oh, also, if you didn't know, Nicolas Cage is getting a Cats and Dogs cosmetic.
Hell yeah.
With balance changes for map and key.
Well, it's not a Cats and Dogs cosmetic, it's just being released with the Cats and Dogs patch,
For
which...
the longest time, we've had 5 Survivor
Yeah.
items, of which only 2, maybe 3 have felt relevant. There's been these 2 sort of semi-relevant map and key items for a long time. We wanted to give Survivors a big update. We always update Killers. We don't do a lot for Survivors. We're going to change that. Map are going to change to be basically a consumable version of Windows of Opportunity, if you can imagine that, which is very cool. And then keys are going to focus on revealing the killer's aura.
Oh.
We'll still open the hatch. And there's also going to be some new gameplay related to the chests that the keys take.
Oh, yes. This is actually good.
Ooh, people like
This
that.
next one's also going to be an ooh.
They haven't touched chests in like 7 years.
So, in addition to bug fixes, there's a bunch of things we're super excited to tackle. The first, probably the biggest, is an MMR revamp. We've been hearing you guys complain about it for a long time. We really want to focus on making sure that MMR takes into account the actions you take in a game,
Yes.
how you play.
Yeah.
Yes.
The current black and white, just survive and kill. So that's going to be a really big change coming to MMR. We've heard it. We're excited to deliver that. We're going to
MMR revamp, people.
Yeah.
I just wish they did a gameplay, like, you know how they did
If you don't know what that means,
gameplay
it's
preview
matchmaking,
of
ranking.
Skull Merchant?
It'll help with matchmaking.
How they did that?
for the first time,
The MS Paint things that I showed you, yeah.
Survivor
Yeah.
this summer, which will be very cool.
Oh,
Really
new
cool.
Survivor item.
It'll be exciting.
Oh.
Of course, we're bolstering our anti-cheat measures because that's
It's gonna be something FNAF
We're
related,
showing
isn't it?
Queue time, estimated queue time.
Could be.
Right now. which is
I
Probably.
have a feeling that, yeah. They did show queue times before too. It was just a
As
test
much as we
though.
all love 2v8, we all know that there's one very, very, very big problem with 2v8, and that's how long you have to wait as a killer to get into a match. 12, 13, 14 minutes sometimes.
Yeah.
Not only
What,
consideration,
13,
but
14
one
minutes?
thing
This guy's
that
getting in fast.
A play while you queue feature. So you can queue up as killer. While you're queued up as killer, you can play matches as survivor in 2v8. While you wait, spot in line, you come back to the lobby, and you're ready to queue up as your killer. So you don't have to just sit there and look at the lobby screen for 12, 13, 14 minutes anymore.
I have to wonder, no, Springtrap won't be put into the iteration 2v8.
I was just about to say that. I was like, it would be interesting if they did, but I don't think they're ready for that.
Expectations are set. Okay, one last thing, we do need to wrap it. I got the wrap it up signal about 5 times now. If you are a content creator in the audience, we also have some quality of life for you. We are overhauling the Dead by Daylight creator program completely.
Ooh, that's good.
And that's going to include what's called a support a creator system, which maybe you know from other games.
Is this a Fortnite thing?
Favorite creator.
Yes.
The idea is that
Guys, use my code in the shop.
Yes, this was data mined in the last chapter.
Oh my god.
This latest patch.
Rewarded. So stay tuned. We're going to talk a lot more about that in our next broadcast later.
Guys, use code NDM in the Dead by Daylight item shop.
So much for
Guys,
joining us.
use code Mr. Mangay to support me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think
I need every penny
I
from
think
those
some
blood
people
points.
here want to hear about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yep.
So we are going to let that happen, and
Let's
bring
go.
out
Let's
Dave
go.
and Matt to tell you all about it.
Aw.
Isn't it awesome to be back here?
It's amazing to be back here. It's nice to see you, even though I don't see quite well. It's nice to see you in person. Also, hi to everybody watching us online. And shout out to all the cosplayer. I've seen some of them. They're amazing. Especially Mr. Unknown somewhere there. Amazing. But I don't see anything, so, right?
After.
Yeah. All right. So, of course, being here is pretty special, and we're here. It's perfect that we're here to announce and to reveal a little bit more of our top requested, of all time of the history of Dead by Daylight, the top requested license.
Yeah, so Five Nights at Freddy is our next chapter, as we've said. It is one of those crazy games. It's such an amazing story. They released about 10 years ago, just like we did. It was one of the first little indie horror games Today, it is a gigantic behemoth of a game and universe, actually. And we are thrilled to have Five Nights at Freddy's universe finally come into the fog.
That was Michael laughing in the crowd, actually.
The team has had a blast creating this chapter. It's such an amazing universe to explore. And I just wanted to say really quickly that, you know, we do survey. We survey our community to know what you want out of licenses and content, and we listen to it. And Five Nights at Freddy's has been the top of the list for the longest time. Yeah. So finally, it's here.
So what are we doing with Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, okay, so let's start and reveal our new killer. Yeah. Let's
show
that bad
Let's
boy.
do this.
Oh shit.
Oh,
yeah.
It's Springtrap.
Yep. Yep.
And he doesn't have a fire axe, I
What?
think. He was just holding his fist. Oh, we saw it. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
You like that?
Okay. Well, thank you for that. So I guess we made the right choice. Yeah, it was obvious to us too. Of course, Springtrap is the ultimate villain of the series, and for the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the suit. Isn't that amazing? You'll be the killer. You'll be Springtrap.
He will be known as the animatronic in our game.
Absolutely, yes. So the animatronic, today we won't go into the power or the perks. Oh. Yeah, we're not revealing a lot, but we'll show some screenshots later, and if you watch closely, you might see something very interesting. We're adding on top of the killer a very interesting survivor and killer mechanic that's quite unique to this chapter.
Oh.
That will appear every time you play as Springtrap.
Okay.
Or that you face Springtrap. So you might get a clue about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in a couple of weeks in another stream. But I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Now, one of the other ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course. And there are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this. But there's one we absolutely need to talk about today. A legendary outfit for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie, and we're going to show
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was unexpected.
Holy shit.
What?
So, of course, you may have noticed on screen there. This is
take back what I said about the movie.
As portrayed by the absolutely talented Matthew Lillard.
I'll eat my words.
Damn.
Oh, I just realized what that guy's doing.
Get it out.
You see the guy with the yellow toque?
Not only are we going to have his pretty face in the game, but he was nice enough to record.
He has a picture of Bendy on his phone that he shows to the camera.
That's exactly what I said when I heard that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec.
I fucking love that guy.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ready or not, here I come.
Hell yeah.
That's actually insane.
Fun.
He is such a cool guy.
So as you've seen, there is no survivor in this chapter, but but there is a map.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. We couldn't do this without, of course, the iconic location of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
You have things? Oh yeah.
Yep. Straight from the movie.
Yeah, no, not only that, it appears to be from the realm of
we took inspiration
Garden of
from
Joy.
the first game, so you know, most of it.
Or the Icarus Loom. I see Chica in the back there with Freddy and
Looking
Bonnie.
at it through camera, you're actually going to walk in it, and it's filled with Easter eggs, surprises, and of course jump scares.
Bro is hyped.
And there's also one fantastic. Oh well, I'll let you react to this a little bit more, I think.
Wait a minute.
It's cool.
It is the Icarus Loom.
The team did great. Can't wait for you to play into it.
What's the name of the unknown map
very,
again?
very cool quality feature that we're adding with this chapter.
I know what you're talking about.
We have a separate
Something theater,
be
I think.
able to go
Reminds me of that.
in this map.
Oh.
And that's something that's going to be present for every upcoming map in the future also.
Yeah,
So there's going to be a
if you
queue.
actually like the feature, and that's what we'll do. All right.
I mean, if everybody hates it, we'll take it out, but... we tried to listen, is what I'm saying.
What else?
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this one, so it's okay. There's going to be a big stream. Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy that do not know Dead by Daylight so well yet. So go check out our socials, check our newsletter. We will be teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the weeks leading up to the actual release.
So Five Nights at Freddy's, huh?
Please.
Wow.
Please.
How do we follow that?
I have no idea.
Well, I'll tell you how, Rose.
Please.
With upcoming collections. As often as we can, we get our on stream.
If I'm going to take a guess, all 4 of the original survivors are going to have like the head masks of the animatronics.
Dive in because this show is running by us
It might.
very quickly. So speaking of very quickly, I want to remind people or let people know maybe for the first time, about a year ago, we did a community contest where people got to submit designs for killers and survivors, among with other things. And they've just started rolling out in this week's update. So I think we have a little image video.
Is that the... Yeah.
We got Jake Lone Wolf.
Yeah.
The Singularity
Jake
cosmetic.
Lone Wolf outfit by Fairy Coon. Little Friend Badge by
I like these
Yuki
ones.
Yamato. And Singularity Death Top by It's Your Boy. You may have heard...
Are they going to show off the next ones?
The Singularity. That it's missing something on its face.
Oh yeah, like smiley face and everything.
Should we add the frowny face back to that?
All right, they're probably going to do that.
Now we have to. I'm sorry.
Fine.
This is how community people pressure the devs to do things.
Just for you, though. Just for you.
Thank you, Rose. So we'll be doing that, so stay tuned. So, cosmetics, sorry for shouting. So there's a really exciting one, Rose, that, you know, taps into maybe a video game relevant audience.
So, as you guys might already know, we love dark fantasy at Dead by Daylight.
No.
From our Dungeons and Dragons. Now we're super thrilled to be providing another incredible fantasy world into the world of Dead by Daylight with...
Oh my god.
This place is evil. Death is in the air.
You guessed it, The Witcher Collection.
Hell yeah.
Coming out on June 3rd.
June 3rd, very soon.
I'm buying that.
So fans of The Witcher, of which I am one, you're one, and I hope we got some other, it sounds like we have some other Witcher fans here.
As much as I was hoping for it to be a chapter.
6 new Witcher-themed outfits coming to the fog.
I'm still happy.
Exactly. And of the 6, there are 2 legendary outfits. The first one being the Leshen outfit for the artist.
Ooh.
And of course, Geralt of Rivia outfit for Vittoria.
Okay.
So one of
Wow.
the parts of Geralt's outfit is that it comes with a great new batch of voice lines recorded specifically by Doug Cockle, the character.
Hell yeah.
Actor.
All right, well this is your thing, man.
Fans of him, he's actually in attendance at PAX.
Yes.
I saw he's down in the signing area, so go meet him after the show.
And that's not all. In the collection, we also have very rare outfits for Yennefer,
Knight, isn't it? Oh, Kate Yennefer.
Ciri,
Sable.
Is that Tori? No, Sable. Yeah,
Marigold,
that's Michaela.
and Eridan.
The Knight Eridan. Yep.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah.
One of my favorite episodes of the show is when we did our Dead by Daylight challenge, and our cast had to come up with looks worthy of becoming a new killer skin in Dead by Daylight.
The Boulet Brothers collection will feature 2 outfits. The first is the iconic outfit for the Huntress, modeled after the winning design for that episode. The second is the Boulet Brothers artist outfit for the artist, which is a mix of both of us. Keep an eye out for that collection releasing on July 8th.
We'll see you in the fog.
That looks so cool.
What you just saw.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Go play that amazing game. And shout out to Supermassive. We love them. Okay, last one that Rose has brought for us today is adding some new outfits to an existing fan favorite collection.
Yep, we're adding 2 new outfits to the
Cats and
Tomb
dogs.
Raider collection.
Damn.
Oh.
Both of which are releasing on August 5th.
Are they gonna show the art?
Is Lara's classic ensemble, which is
Oh.
iconic.
Oh.
DJ's gonna want.
Yeah,
DJ's gonna
I was
like this.
I was immediately saying, oh, that's DJ.
Iconic look that started it
Yep.
all for Tomb Raider, and we're super happy to be bringing it to Dead by Daylight. We'll also be adding in another outfit, but we'll be sharing more news about that in the future.
Yeah.
I knew that there was gonna be a Knight skin for Eridan,
Stay tuned.
Fans will recognize
or
it though.
an Eridan skin for Knight.
So we are here for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary, but we are also Behavior, a game studio that does other things, and we thought, why not just take just a minute to tell you about something cool that we're doing outside of Dead by Daylight. There is a desire from ourselves to help out and publish other
Is this gonna be
games.
Is this gonna be Blight the Survival?
Our first foray into that is with an amazingly cool little game, and it's called It Has My Face.
Oh, okay.
Not my face, don't worry. So it is a first-person roguelite set in a dystopian city, and within the city you have to find and kill your own clone. If the clone doesn't kill you first.
Twin Peaks.
It Has My Face started as a game jam creation by Nightbite Studios, which is 2 people. And in fact, they have recorded a little message for us today just to introduce themselves. So let's go to that.
Hello everyone, I am Salih, founder of Nightbite Games and the lead developer of It Has My Face. The game actually started as a jam game around the theme of clones, and the response was amazing. After the jam I kept working on it for years, and later my brother joined the project. We are a tiny team making this really unique and awesome game with lots of love, so I hope you enjoy the game as much as we do making it every day. Thank you for your support and stay tuned for more news.
This looks unique.
It does.
Okay.
That's cool, actually.
That's a really neat concept.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Dave, We got a clock counting us down, so we're gonna zip through this. But this is an awesome one. This one is my personal favorite thing of the entire show. And
as it should, yes.
It is. So it's a new original chapter coming.
Yep.
A new killer, new survivor.
Yes.
And that's kind of all we know.
Yeah, we don't know anything about this chapter because you have not created it yet.
Interesting. What does that mean? What does that mean, Dave?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so obviously we have an amazing community. They have a lot of creativity. We've seen it in, homemade killers and some pitches online, how to balance the game, grounded into reality. Would you prefer a supernatural character, otherworldly character? And so we have these high-level fantasy, and then based on the top vote, we move on to, in the story, and so we would define a little bit more precisely. So for example, if the top vote is supernatural, then maybe the other choice would be, is it an undead character? Is it a person that...
You know what the two survivors could be?
And so on until we'll define it, the whole fantasy, the narrative, and of course the power as well.
And so we're going to do the same for Survivor, right?
I think that licensed chapter with two survivors could be supernatural.
Defined. They have a rich backstory. Why do we empathize
I think so.
with them? So you'll...
It's a possibility.
Forge this
Could be.
story,
Also, I was making coffee.
Because, hear me out here. It could very well be The Walking Dead. I'm not going to dismiss that. But supernatural
then maybe the next week or the next time we check
is also kind of like horror leaning as well. And there isn't really a centric killer to that.
Killer.
That makes sense.
From there, is that right? We're shockingly on time, and that means I get to make a merch shout out. Let's see.
Money.
Ooh. I like that Trapper t-shirt.
You can maybe still get some
It looks like a
merch down at the booth, but that's selling out fast. And
like a
this you can
lo-fi
get on
rapper's
right now
headshot.
on the DBD show. So,
You know what I mean?
Does.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Matt, why are you here?
Oh,
Yeah,
He's spawned in.
So thank you
Christ.
so much for everyone for joining us. Normally, this is the bit of the show, if you've watched the anniversary once or twice, where you figure, oh, there's got to be something that comes out.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
But in this case, we've tried to do things a little differently this year. So
Well,
that's fair.
Giro was going to attend, and we're like, cancel. Let's not do it.
Gorgira got called out.
Oh my god.
paid very close attention to the show, you will notice that we've already told you what the license coming after Five Nights at Freddy's is.
Supernatural.
So you already told them throughout the show.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of clues hidden throughout our broadcast, a bunch of hints.
Supernatural.
I want you to put on your tinfoil hats.
It's supernatural.
And then give us our best speculations and theories on what you think it is. Actually,
They were talking about supernatural so much. Shrek.
Yeah, it's Shrek.
Shrek is what was shouted from the crowd if you're watching at home.
I think Shrek is a baby file.
He's not even joking.
So yeah, go on our socials, tag us, and give us your best speculation.
It's super. I'm calling it. It's supernatural.
Know if you were right.
We
Go
heard-
back, watch the show.
We heard they like teasers, right? So let's do some teasing of what
Oh.
the chapter is
There you
instead
go.
of just shouting it at you on a stage. We'll announce the date when we can to reveal the specifics of the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter, how the gameplay works and all that. Stay tuned.
And come see us at the booth afterwards. We'll be happy to hug and shake hands.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
I wanna hug Makode.
Oh.
What?
They did tease it. Okay, it might actually be The Walking Dead.
Oh shit.
Okay, so hold on, let me bring up the roadmap. Because someone pointed out something on the live stream. Yep, I think it's The Walking Dead, actually.
How come?
Let me... Someone quickly pointed it out. So if you look at the new... I'm not going to pretend that I was the one that discovered this too, but I'll just show you. All right, what is one thing you notice about this roadmap? Take a very careful look because it's intentionally done, but you can definitely notice it once you're like looking.
Is it something to do with the art?
No. It's something to look at. Look at the words.
Oh, wait. E T I V H E. The fuck does that spell? Hold on. Oh, I need it. Hold on. Jarvis. Initiate calculations.
Here you go.
E.
It's the ones who live.
Oh.
So it definitely is The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The one thing that I'm kind of sad about is Freddy Five Night Pizza 87, because if you bite the pizza, you become purple guy. The animatronics get a little quirky at night.
Matt, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Brother.
I don't know, man.
Are you having a stroke right now?
Anyways.
What the fuck was that?